Hello YouTube, my name is Nero. Today we have some Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, and this afternoon I got to thinking about some of the bad habits that I have in Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, I'm in a particularly special situation because I post YouTube videos, right? I watch myself play, whereas your average Call of Duty fan, they play the game, then that's it. They have their memory and stuff like that, but oftentimes they don't go back and watch themselves play Call of Duty. I've seen myself play CODs so much over the years, it's ridiculous at this point. Even here in Modern Warfare Remastered, I have seen so many gameplays. I have so many of them saved up on my PC that the stuff that you guys see here on the channel, like, that's just what made the final cut. I have hours and hours and hours of footage of myself playing this game saved up on my PC, which you'll probably end up finding in future videos and stuff. I watch myself play all the time. And when I watch myself play, I notice all of these bad habits that I have that I don't even notice while I'm playing the game. It's something I instinctively do. A good example would be, without even thinking about it, and I'm sure you guys are going to notice it here in this video, I throw grenades for no reason in this game. Like, I spawn in, I think to myself, where can I hit from this exact location? I usually think of something in my head, like if I'm playing on District, for example, I'm like, okay, if I throw my grenade right here, it's going to land roughly by the B flag, so I'm just going to throw it. I don't even know if there's a guy there. I just throw my grenade for no reason whatsoever. And to be fair, if there's a person there, it generally will get me a kill. But I get a kill for like every 6 or 7 frag grenades that I throw. As soon as I spawn in, it's like, where can I throw this thing? I gotta get out of my pocket. I gotta throw it. It's like a hot potato to me for some reason. And to be fair, I suppose, if you die without throwing your grenade, that's kind of like wasted potential. But at the same time, throwing your grenade for no reason at an almost irrelevant part of the map is pretty much a waste as well. So it's a balancing act of trying to make sure when I throw my grenade, it's going to land in a place where it has a good chance to get me a kill. And I typically throw it in a location like that, but just oftentimes it doesn't get me a kill. It's something that bothers me when I watch my own gameplay. I spawn in, throw grenade, spawn in, throw grenade. I just ruined my own gameplay for you guys. Like, you're going to watch my videos, previous ones and ones going forward, you're going to notice every time I spawn in, grenade out. Don't know why, just throw it somewhere. Has to land somewhere, right? Another bad habit is crouching for me. I notice this all the time whenever I'm sniping, which is not super frequent in my videos, but whenever I'm sniping, if I take a shot, I immediately crouch right after I take a shot. I don't even know why. Like, oftentimes there won't even be cover in front of me. I think the muscle memory that is there developed from being behind cover, popping up, shooting at somebody, then ducking back down behind that cover. Maybe that's where I developed that muscle memory, but that's exactly what it is. It's pure muscle memory. I don't even think about doing it while I'm playing, and I only notice it when I'm watching my videos back. It's like, why am I crouching after every time I freaking shoot? Like, it's bothersome. And another good example would be ducking behind cover, right? It's something that people do all the time now. It used to be like a big play back in the day when, you would see somebody, you would fire a couple of shots at them, then you would duck behind the wall, making them think you're going to run away, and then you duck back out from behind the same wall and challenge them once again. That's a bad habit, man. Everyone expects you to come back out now. It's not like you're outplaying this guy, yet it's something that I still do all the time. In a recent video, you guys may have actually noticed it, I was on a 24 kill streak with the M4A3, about to get the quote-unquote tactical nuke. I shoot at a guy, I get a hit marker, I duck behind the wall. I should have actually stayed behind the wall, or at least ran from a different angle, but instead I popped right back out, got killed off my 25 kill streak, and it's a stupid, dumb habit that I have, and it's one that I'm working to actually go ahead and break. Another bad habit that I have is this compulsive need to reload all of the time. And it doesn't matter if it's an RPD. Like, I could fire 5 shots with my RPD, kill somebody in 2 shots, that's all it takes with a stopping power RPD, and feel the need to reload. I have 95 rounds left in my magazine, but it bothers me. There's this compulsion there. It's like, I need to reload this. I'm not going to feel complete until this RPD is reloaded. But I feel as though that's a pretty common habit. I've seen a lot of people talking about that in the past. And I'd love to hear down there in the comments, what are some of the bad habits that you have in Modern Warfare Remastered that you would like to do your best to go ahead and fix? Because I know when I watch other people play, well, if I'm in a lobby with other people, I notice that they have a lot of bad habits as well. And it's a matter of them actually identifying and correcting those bad habits. A big one that I had back in the day, and I see so many people still having this, is not knowing when to switch it up in a game, right? You go into a match and you're thinking to yourself, well, I'm going to work on this gun, or I'm going to work on this camo, and regardless of what happens in that game, you're not going to switch up from that gun. You're like, nope, I'm using my P90, I'm getting red tiger with my P90, there's nothing they could do to make me not want to use my P90, and then there you are, 13-30 or something like that, going about triple negative, and you're sitting there thinking to yourself, well, crap. I'm just still using my P90. I'm this far in, might as well keep on going, right? Whereas the better thing to do was realize, okay, something about this class is not working. Something about the way I'm playing this match is not working. I need to switch things up because I cannot be going almost triple negative. I'm not helping my team. I'm not helping myself. I'm not having fun. This is just silly, right? And it may seem like a pretty basic tip and something that you can easily correct, but it's something I see all the time. Like, I see people in my lobbies who are double negative, triple negative, even quadruple negative. And I'm not even being hyperbolic here. I have seen people who are, less than 10 kills, more than 40 deaths. And I'm not even talking about just shipment here. And I'm thinking to myself the entire time, because I don't ever have a mic in when I'm playing Xbox. I don't even have a headset for my Xbox. And I'm sort of thinking, like, internally, just screaming internally, like, just freaking switch classes. Stop running wherever you're running. Just do something different. It's like, what is wrong with this person, right? It's just, I hate when people go negative like that and they're like, not changing up their playstyle whatsoever. It's okay to be, going negative and not know what you're doing, just being a new player. That's perfectly fine, but not trying to adjust it, like, that's the definition of insanity right there. Still running back. That's another one of the things, right? When you try to get revenge kills, that's a habit that I broke a long time ago. Revenge killing in Call of Duty can be very satisfying if you're better than the other person, but if they're very good at what they're doing to annoy you, then you might as well just give up because you're going to have no fun trying to counter this guy. Like, for example, a great example of this would be that douchebag. And you guys all know there is this douchebag every single match of Crash who hides in that building behind the A flag. You guys know the two-story building. They sit up there, claymores and all, with an M16 or a sniper rifle or something like that. Like, they don't cap a single flag the entire game, but they go positive, oftentimes double positive. Like, they're going, like, I don't know, 15-2 or something like that in the game, and then just blaming the team for the reason why they lost. Like, I hate that guy, and usually they're pretty good at what they do up there, right? Usually they're up there hard scoping a corner. They're waiting for you to try to challenge them because they're camping in this back building. A couple of years ago, I would have been like, I'm gonna get this guy. I don't care what it takes. I'm getting this guy out of that building. I hate him so much. He needs to die. Whereas the me of today is like, whatever. If he's going to sit there in that back building, I mean, eventually the spawns will flip. Eventually, I may be able to get him with a grenade or something like that, because I'm throwing them as soon as I spawn. Maybe I'll be able to kill the guy off that way, but aside from that, I'm not going to go out of my way to try and kill that guy, because if you really are focusing on revenge killing this guy, and he keeps killing you over and over, you're feeding him kills, you're rewarding his playstyle, then he's going to start getting attack helicopters, he's going to start calling in UAVs, and suddenly he's carrying his team, staying in that back building behind A. So just don't work on revenge kills. Like, I would just love to hear down there in the comments, what are some of the bad habits that you have in Modern Warfare Remastered, and what are you doing to try to correct them? And what bad habits have you actually kicked? Like, if you guys have a bad habit, but you have kicked it, how have you decided to do that? Like, some people, I think Cypher talks about quite a bit how he always has to remind himself to not sprint around corners. I've never had that issue. Like, whenever I go around the corner, I'm always kind of ready for a gunfight. I'm just perpetually ready, I feel like. Like, running around corners has never been an issue for me, but apparently that's like one of his bad habits he's always trying to work to correct. And I'd love to hear down there in the comments, what bad habits do you guys have while playing Call of Duty? I know this seems like a bit of a random video, but it's something that was on my mind this afternoon as I was driving home, and I was thinking to myself about some of the bad habits I have while playing Call of Duty, and I thought it may actually be an interesting topic for a video, so here you guys go. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.